Alright, here we go again. I am back with another unboxing. This one has a very cool feature, pop-up headlamps. Whoa, I think this is the coolest. This one's pretty special for a couple of reasons. It's a 72 Corvette Stingray convertible. There's a lot going on here and I don't want to give away too much, but let me start by saying I'm a huge Corvette fan, and I also have a couple of things that I want to show you outside of this one, so let me grab them for you quickly. Here I have what's perhaps one of the oldest diecast cars in my collection. It's a Corvette C1. So for folks who might not be too familiar with the Chevy Corvette lore, the C1 is the OG, the original Corvette, characterized by the face. Since it's in black on black with my black backdrop, it's probably not showing as much, but it had a very soft looking face. But for the year that it was launched in the 1950s, this is pretty much the coolest vehicle that you could buy, own and drive around. So yeah, this is a Corvette C1 that I have in 1/64 scale. I also have, this is one of my favorites. So this is a 1957 Corvette. It's a larger scale model, obviously. It's from this brand called Kinsmart. I'm not sure how famous they are globally, but at least here in India you get a lot of these models. It's a 1/34 scale, so generally the cars that come in this size is 1/36 in scale. This one's a 1/34, so slightly off if you're comparing it with other 1/36 cars in your collection. But yeah, this one's a favorite. It's a 1957 Corvette. If there are any Marvel fans out there,
one of Coulson's old S.H.I.E.L.D. collectibles. Flamethrowers, world's first GPS. He's mad for this crap.
and he calls it Lola.
Don't touch Lola.
And he calls it a girl's name.
This particular model comes with the classic wheels that the Corvette had back in those years. The 1/64 comes with pretty generic wheels. The one that I have also has the Redline wheels, but that's not accurate. No one drove around in such alloys and slim tire profiles back in the 1950s. This is a lot more accurate, right from the rubber tires to the steel hubs to the paint job, the dual tone paint job, and all the chrome that comes with it. This one's a very detailed model. Comes with opening doors and decent looking interior. The steering wheel with the mounted gear lever. So yeah, I would say this is probably one of my most favorite. It's a pullback car as well. Not that I'm a fan of that, but yeah, just calling it out. Very good looking one. I have some blemishes on the paint. I kept it in a shelf outside for a couple of years, but still holding up quite well. Of all this detailing here. So yeah, back to the topic in hand. It's the Stingray convertible, the 72 one. I believe this was the year when Corvettes start getting the independent suspension, so they started getting really sporty. And and also because this has the interesting pop-up headlamps. You can see it on the card and on the car as well, and it has a hidden feature. So I really love what Hot Wheels does with some of its cars, where it doesn't put anything on the box, but this one has a very cool feature. So once, I don't want to spoil it now, once I unbox it, I will do a showcase of what it can do other than just being cool. So I'm going to use my the technique that I did on another video recently, which is using acetone to uncard this without damaging the card itself. Successfully uncarded this one. Did have some extra glue on one of the sides, which meant there was a little bit of damage, but overall I think the acetone did its job. Check out that video if you want to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's now jump into the star of the show, which is the Corvette itself. First of all, this is a lovely metallic blue color. I really hope my camera does justice to this, because in person it just looks amazing. So it is a blue that has a slight tint of turquoise. I really wish you can see this in person. It's an excellent blue. I love blues, and this one's extremely good. I'll try to put up B-rolls of this as well, so that you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, a lot of chrome, staying true to the original. So yeah, love the paint job, love the color, love the details. So up in front you have the pop-up headlamps, obviously. With the chrome bumpers, Hot Wheels has done really well to do the detailing on these. And then they have the side intake grills. It says Stingray Hot Wheels, nice little branding there. What I love about the Corvettes is that kink towards the back wheels gives it a muscular stance. This one doesn't have too much of interior details going on, but they did it in chrome. Not sure if it's just mine, but it looks like my steering wheel isn't a full circle, which is definitely not accurate. I'll try to get better shots of this when I do the B-rolls. Could be something, could be a defect. I don't really know. Oh, I see what it is. So the chrome is plated on top of the classic interior, and looks like the chrome is only done halfway through the steering wheel. Try to put in zoomed versions of this so that you know what I mean. But yeah, overall decent looking interior with the handbrake and the center console. The glass, the windshield acrylic is slightly tinted in blue. I'll tell you why, because this car is special, like I mentioned, so I'll explain that. The rear is just stunning. Dual exhaust. You have the classic tail lamps with they're painted obviously with Corvette written, and then the wheels, yeah, they're okay, standard Hot Wheels fare for vintage cars. At least these are better than and more accurate than the C1s that I have, so I'm happy that way. I think it's quite accurate to the time of this vehicle, so yeah, good. So now for the party piece of this particular car. So the headlamps are detailed in a way that mainlines aren't these days, and there is a reason for it. You have the screw holes and then you have a glass window. For those who don't know, let me tell you this. So some of the Hot Wheels that are made come with this secret window. So what this does is, let me first show this to you instead of talking this out. I have with me LED light. It's quite bright. Check out the headlamps. If I bring the car over the light, over to that window, or the car over the light, with the light shining through this window here, check out the headlamps. They glow. Now they don't, and now they do. Not sure how much of this you're getting on camera. Now I think you can see this. Let me also switch off my bias lighting. It's alright to be a bit dark for this one, I guess. No lights from underneath. And then let there be light. There you have it. That's also one of the reasons why the window is a bit tinted, because that also extends to the window a bit, or rather I should say the windshield a bit. I'll also try and do a quick version of this in the dark so that you know what I exactly mean. I'll also do it with another light source. Okay. Oh yeah. So this is green, and I think the green really shines through. This is blue, so you can see. Let me also try something else. I have my phone, which has an LED flash, obviously. Oh, this is much more perfect. So the camera that I'm shooting on was picking up all the light, but now since there is no light bleed, this is a much cooler way to show you this. Here you go. Haha. Lights off, lights on, lights off, lights on. I feel like a kid all over again. The windshield is now lighting up really cool. I'm going to try and switch off the lights and see if this looks good. If it does, you are a winner for following this video, because I don't think anyone has done it. The bare minimum lighting that I could get away with in this room and camera. So let's try and do this. So I'll put down my phone. That lights up the interior as well. You know, you see what I mean? So the windshield lights up as well, and it lights up the interior with a nice glow. Oh my god, it's almost like ambient lighting for the interior. Just imagine if the 72 Corvette had ambient lighting, but mine does. And here you go. Whoa, I think this is the coolest Hot Wheel of 2026 that I have on my collection. This is crazy. I wish I can find a way to permanently stick an LED light source under this when I display it. Oh god, that would be so cool. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you get your hands on this as well. If you're a collector, you should get this gem. It is definitely a gem.